Before I start this video, I just want to say this isn't meant to send hate towards Lapa in any way. Lapa, if you're watching, I'm not hating on you. I'm just pointing out some things, and I'm just giving my opinion on the things that I'm pointing out, which is going to be about the new gifting system and why I think that it's a little bit confusing and not exactly the best system that could have been made. Okay guys, welcome back to another taming update. Today's update has some good news and some bad news. Firstly, we've got a new boss. It's called the Giant Ice Golem. I'm going to skim over all of these because there's some more important aspects I want to cover. Not saying the boss isn't important, but I'll do a separate video on him because he is so important. Here we go down here, there's crossbows, there's the crossbow hat, even more skins, and the gift system, which is what I want to talk about today, but first let's skim over the last stuff. Katana swing speed is faster, spear is buffed, a couple more buffs, a couple more nerfs, and a couple of bugs. Now, the gift system is the thing that gets me the most confused out of everything. So if you go in here, and if you go here, you can see that for $1 US, you can get 400 gapples. For $99.99 or $100 US, you can get 60,000 gapples. This has always been the same amount. Now if you go to gifting here, do you notice any difference yet? I'll give you 5 seconds. Alright, if you have not noticed the difference already, it's that people get way less gapples when you gift them. Look, $1, instead of giving you 400 gapples, now gives you only 300. That might not seem like much, but when you go to $100, you're getting 5,000 less gapples by gifting than by buying it. So what does this mean? Now let's take this very simple diagram I have drawn here. Please excuse my art skills, I'm using a trackpad. For example, we've got over here you and your friend. Let's say you want to buy gapples. What you would do in this situation is take $100, pay it to Lapamov, and he will give you 60,000 gapples. Now, if you were to pay it to your friend, for example, with gifting, you would give Lapamov $100, he would send the gapples, the code for gapples, and your friend would get 55,000 gapples. That's 5,000 less than 60,000. Or, what you can do is give the $100 to your friend, and if him pay Lapa, and he gets $60,000. Now, this is the part that confuses me. The thing is, Lapa gets the $100, no matter if you pay for it, or if your friend pays for it. But he decides to give your friends less if you pay it for them, which honestly is confusing because the thing with features is that if a feature is going to cost more to use, people aren't going to use it. If you're going to make gifting gapples more expensive, people aren't going to use it, and instead they're going to give their money to their friends to buy the gapples. Or they can log onto their friend's account, assuming they have that level of respect and trust, and buy the gapples for them, which in the end is going to give Lapa the same amount of money. But it's just so confusing because why make gifting more expensive than buying? Gifting should be the same as buying because in the end, you're paying the same amount and you should be getting the same amount of gapples. That's just the thing. It's like, I don't get it, but if you guys have any ideas, tell me, because I have no idea. I hope that Lapa can consider making gifting the same as just buying, because I'm not too sure why he made it this way, but I guess we just gotta wait to see if he changes it. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and yep, bye. Again, this is not meant to send hate towards Lapa in any way, and also Lapa, if you've stayed around for this long, I just want to tell you, I really think that you should just make gifting and buying gapples the same price, because even if people don't use the gifting feature and go and buy gapples, on their friend's account or send the cash to them, you're getting the same amount of cash anyways. So I think it would just be a better idea to make both cost the same, so people can do it like simpler, you know. But yeah, thank you for sticking around.